think of it. You'll taste them here today. It's going to be mixed in with the turnips and some sweet potatoes. So we just diced all of these up at the same size, and just a tiny bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and roast them at 325 for about 35 to 40 minutes. You can go at a higher temperature for a shorter period of time, but I would suggest making them a little bit larger dice so as to not burn up.
Okay.
So, and we picked these sweet potatoes that came from Louisiana, and they picked them up at the Holly Grove Farmers Market. I don't know if anyone's familiar. It's a farmers market in the Holly Grove neighborhood that was basically, it was blight houses after Katrina, and they raised them and then built a great farmers market. They are open on Saturdays and Tuesdays, and they also have want volunteers and anyone to come out and support them. You can they sell products to the farmers market in the French Quarter, but they also have their own farmers market on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So they're great. Holly Grove. Holly Grove.
Up by Xavier.
Where?
Xavier.
By Xavier.
It's on the other side of South Carolina.
They've also teamed up with a few chefs here in town, Susan Spicer and Donald Link and the like, to start growing, like, I don't know, where I'm from, we call them freedom gardens, but little backyard gardens for schoolhouses to teach school children how to grow vegetables and try to make a sustainable impact on the environment. And we're seeing, you know, I know it was a big trend in the 60s and 70s, that kind of return to earth. We're seeing that come around again. You know, returning to the soil and making a more sustainable, you know, more profitable, more fulfilling life. Growing what you eat and just really appreciating, you know, the work and quality of fresh fruits and vegetables. Chefs too have really started to with things like the Mexican tomato, the salmonella scare, and the spinach problems, but so much produce coming in from other countries, it's hard for the FDA to regulate it and keep tabs on what we're actually eating. So many chefs are growing their own gardens and managing their own produce and getting things fresh and locally, so they know the farmers that it's coming from and they can support local business. And it's going straight from their hands into you know, into the pot, into your mouth. And it's kind of helping the cooks develop a much greater respect for the product that they're working with.
Not to be outdone, we have our own bird too.
I know you've got a prettier voice.
So that's something that we do here. Yes.
The sweet potato that you were just showing.
Yes. It's tiny.
The sugar content.
It is a little bit more concentrated than your supermarket sweet potato. They're smaller.
Than the larger.
You got it. You got it. These are small. This is how it was grown in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and before. These are the size that they were. They're not the nuclear potatoes that you see in grocery stores today. This is what they now look like. That's what they look like in a real traditional garden. With and these are all organic, and they're all